again, everyone. It's Janine, and we are back with our 10 a.m. update. The day is already moving along so quick, and you guys are shaking us. We are so excited. We are already at $14,795. Guys, so we're so excited. If you watched the 9 a.m. update, we had our lovely board president, Dan Shuey, on with a really exciting announcement. The announcement was if we get to $15,000 by 6 p.m., which I don't want to curse it, but I think we're going to do it. If we get to $15,000, that is going to unlock a special $5,000 bonus that's coming right here to the Egyptian Theater that's put together by our board and staff. And you guys, we're almost there. We're at $14,795. So we've actually upped our goal from $20,000 to $25,000 today because you guys have come out in droves to support us. Thank you so much. This is such an exciting day to be a part of with over 100 nonprofits across the county. So guys, thank you. And I've got some specific people to thank. Let's scroll down as you see our lovely updates here. So we've, since there aren't walk-in donations this year, there's mail-ins, which started about 10 days ago. So we've got some people to thank that got in early, so we're still playing catch up. So let me find where I start. So we first want to thank Frank and Marilyn Bazzelli, Bill and Jenny Cummings, my backyard neighbors, Jim and Gail Horn, Jerry and Sue Bemis, Patsy Lundberg, Larry and Kay Burke, our Egyptian Theater neighbors, Robert and Robin Conrad, Carolyn Swafford, Lyle and Marty Paul, Ava Bickner, Beverly O'Shaughnessy, Denise Weineman, one of our awesome board members, an anonymous donation, a donation from the Smith Family Fund, John D. Schaefer and Laura J. Bird, the Chulik Family Fund, Lynn Waldolin, Ben and Val Bingle, thank you Ben and Val, Michael and Donna O'Neill, Alex Nerad, one of our very own, Dan and Kathy Shuey, who you just heard from Dan this past hour, Mike and Sharon Waddell, correct me if I'm wrong, sorry guys, Evie Bingle, Pat Bastian, OC Creative, one of the great companies we love to work with, make some really fun videos with them. 2 more anonymous donations, Bill and Rita Finucane and Cheryl McGee to thank this hour. Guys, we are already up to, how many individual donors? 81 donors, guys, so thank you. Keep those donations rolling in, and we're actually, since we're so close already to our match, we're going to have in the next hour or two another maybe a little exciting match to come to you guys with because you guys have just been awesome. So we are going to get to our next guest, who's going to be with Alex in the studio, welcomed via Zoom. So let's head on over that way to Alex and our next special guest for this hour.
Thanks, Janine. I'm here with Jodi Riley, owner and artistic director of a local dance company, and we're really excited to chat with you. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, no problem.
First off, for our viewers out there that may not be aware, tell us a little bit about your business, where you're located, and how long you've been doing this.
We're located in Sycamore, Illinois, right next to PJ's, across from the courthouse. And we are the Sycamore Performing Arts Academy. We also have a location in Rochelle. We've been open since 2002, so 18 years and still staying strong.
Awesome, and we love to hear that, especially with everything that's going on right now. I'm assuming you guys are still trying to keep your students and dancers active out there, and how is everything going?
Well, we're doing classes on Zoom, and we're doing the best that we can, and we have a lot of kids participating, and they seem to be adjusting to it pretty easily, I think, because they work with technology so often at school that has helped them adjust to a new type of learning.
Yeah, and obviously kind of the e-learning or virtual dancing can never compare to being in person. Can you talk a little bit about what it's like for your students and even you and your teachers to be able to perform here at the Egyptian Theater?
Yeah, we love performing at the theater. It really gives the kids the experience of actually being in a professional setting and being in the dressing rooms, having to prepare and take care of all their stuff on their own, and then being able to come up and perform on the stage in front of a large audience has been a really good experience for our students.
What type of feedback do you get, especially from some of the students that have never performed on a big stage or at the Egyptian before? What are some of the comments that you hear?
People really enjoy it. They like the atmosphere. They love the Egyptian theater because it's beautiful. Their kids really enjoy being in front of everybody. And it's just a really nice place for them to perform.
Yeah, so today, Give DeKalb County Day, we're showcasing a lot of the improvements that are going on right now, but also all of the great history here at the Egyptian. With all the improvements that are currently underway in the front of house with the restrooms, concessions, having air conditioning, which will certainly benefit your summer shows that you have here. What do you think the response is going to be from the parents and from the kids performing?
I think that people are going to be much more excited about the spring show, having the air conditioning, because in the past we have had said, some people say that, they don't have their elderly grandparents coming because it's too hot in there and there's not enough airflow. And so I think the air conditioning is going to be a huge plus. Plus, when you're coming in and, you've opened up that space a little bit by the bathrooms, that's going to give more room for people coming in, and the bathrooms are larger too, so that's nice.
Yeah, so not every community has a jewel like the Egyptian theater. So why would you say it's important for the community and the public to support and make sure that this theater is going to be around for many generations to come?
I think it's important because there's a lot of youth activities that happen at the theater, and you guys also bring in a lot of outside people to help build community events. And overall, I just think that it's great for the community, and the people around here don't get a lot of theater atmosphere, because if they are not going into Chicago all the time, the Egyptian is pretty much the only place around within a 40-50 mile radius where you can see a professional performance.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about all the time, if the Egyptian wasn't here, had it not been saved, back in the early 80s, there's nothing even close to the DeKalb Sycamore area for performers to either see shows or perform on stage. So, we talk about a lot how lucky we feel to have this building still in our community. We continue to be so grateful for the community that continues to support this, and especially for businesses and artistic organizations like yourself that continue to utilize the Egyptian theater and put on productions here and really allow those next generations to create those memories here on stage, as well as coming to see events here. So last thing I want to ask, why do you think it's important for kids to get involved in the arts? There's so many opportunities in the DeKalb Sycamore area, whether it's dance studios or music or acting, and you guys provide a great opportunity. What would you say to families and kids out there why they should get involved in the arts?
I think it's beneficial for learning experiences when they get into the real world and grow up and they go to performances. It's important for them to appreciate everything that happens behind the scenes. I think that kids can learn more about performances by being a part of it. And then as they become adults, they can really appreciate it when they do go and see it and know how much hard work has been put into every single show that is put out there.
There's always a lot going on behind the scenes that the audience never sees. So,
Yeah.
well, I want to thank you so much for taking time to talk with us today. We very much appreciate you continuing to be a longtime supporter of the Egyptian Theater, and we can't wait for you and your dance studio to be back on our stage here and hopefully getting things back to normal.
Yes, we're really excited about that. We can't wait.
Yes. Well, thank you so much to Jodi Riley, again, owner and artistic director with the Sycamore and Rochelle Performing Arts Academy. And we're going to send it back to Janine in the studio for a final update, and we'll see you again next hour with another.
And thank you, Alex. That was Alex in our interview suite with Jodi Riley from the Sycamore and Rochelle Performing Arts Academies. Someone who's hosted dance shows with us for a very long time. Really excited to have her join us with this interview. So we're back here in the studio. We're still at $14,795, guys. Amazing. And if you're wondering what we're raising money for today, this is one of our carpet squares. So a nice little taste of what is going to go in here inside the theater. So we are raising money today for this carpeting. We've actually upped our goal, as I said earlier in the broadcast, to $25,000. This carpet, it's pretty amazing. It's a full wool carpet and it's dyed all the way down to the base. So if you haven't seen any of our live streams leading up to today, this is a high quality, high performance carpet, and you can see it's custom design. You see the beetle, you see the sunburst, the cobras, very much a carpet that is meant to be in this theater that we custom design with custom colors, and it's meant to last for high traffic areas. So with a venue like us, as you see, we have 1,400 seats right here, and we welcome well over 40,000 patrons a year, and this carpet hopefully is going to outlast everyone who works here. So we won't be here when we replace the carpet, because this bad boy is going to last us a really long time, and it is just going to be the facelift that this theater needs with the new expansion and all this fun stuff. This is just going to be the cherry on top, guys. So this is what your dollar is going towards today. But it really is going farther, because while it is carpeting and it's gorgeous and we're super excited about it, it is going to allow us to host community events like Jodi Riley's events, to have the Sycamore and Rochelle Performing Arts Academies here, to have Safe Passage to here, to have free movies and those events that are community-based that are really integral to this county, and we want to keep doing that. So that, while it seems surface level, guys, this is really going to take, again, our theater into that next level that we want our patrons to enjoy, that we want our performers on stage to enjoy. So your dollar today is going farther, and don't forget, your dollar truly is going farther because of the bonus pool, which is already over $110,000. So super excited. Thank you again for tuning in this hour, and we'll be back again at 11 a.m. with another update and another special guest. So we'll see you at 11 a.m., guys.